Okay, so I it's really cold outside. Finished my PTI, drug the truck and trailer out of the gate. Wife is back there closing the gate back up right now. I did note the time when I started my PTI, and I will input it into the thing. I know it still says off duty, but I was showing you guys that I did a little more than 10 hours, and the reason for that was, like I said in the last video, I'm going through the pass in Oregon, and I would rather do that. The road that I hit about 40 minutes down the road from me is very twisty and will freeze very quickly. So I wanted to hit that area when the sun came up. I did fill up in Boise, but that was, 40 miles ago. And then by the time the auxiliary drains back down into the main, it's at like 3/4 anyway. And then I had to lose some while I changed out my fuel filter. So my back tank, auxiliary tank, is a little under 3/4 anyway. So by the time I go to the Flying J as you leave Caldwell, Idaho, where you guys have seen me do videos before, and then get to the part of this road where it gets a little could get sketchy, the sun will be up. So that's why I chose to leave when I'm leaving now. Anyway, looks like we should have this delivered today, which is great. And then we're picking up another one tomorrow. It's only a couple hour deadhead, but by the time I drop this off, I won't have time to make it all the way to pickup. So drop this one, almost get to pick the other one up tomorrow, get here, and take care of what we gotta take care of over the weekend. So I'm gonna put my pre-trip time in here, and then we're off, and I'll catch you guys sometime later today. Hey guys, as you probably saw, I don't know how well any of those pictures or video came out, but I tried capturing some stuff going through, but there was a bit of weather, and it slowed me down a lot. Additionally, I had a conversation with my dispatcher, and there's some things going on that you'll see here in this video later. I need to not maximize my 11 hours every day. So we are in Sisters, Oregon. As soon as I can find a spot I was hoping I could find something in Sisters where I could pull in and park. So as soon as I get where I can find something where I can pull in and park, I'm calling it for the day. And then we will deliver this unit tomorrow. I've already spoken with the dealership. Because it's not a new unit, it's something they bought at an auction. They will accept a Saturday delivery, which is great. And then I've got stuff going on Saturday and Sunday that'll be kind of new content for the channel, so that'll be cool. Nothing real crazy, but it's something new. I've done it once before. It's kind of neat. It's one of the benefits of RV transport over hotshot. And I'll show you that a little bit later. But for you guys, it'll be a little bit later. For me, it'll be 2 days. Anyway, yeah. So we got a lot of moving parts over the next few days, and we'll get that all straightened out and good and solid and squared away. And yeah, we got the tire review coming up in this video, but a couple days later for me, a couple minutes for you. So I'll catch you guys at the drop-off tomorrow. Okay, so PTI is finished. Just been hanging out in the truck. I got up a little bit early. My bad. As you can see, well, the camera's not picking it up, but it got really dirty going through that snow, that red rock stuff they use on the pass, and then it started raining, so it got clean, and then it got more gross stuff. So it's not bad though, but that's why I didn't actually like wash it. I just cleaned it off and really focused on getting the frame underneath. But right after that video that I took in Sisters, Oregon, where the sun was out and it started snowing again, and I was able to get a little clip of it, but yeah. Okay. And then looking at the weather forecast, where I'm going today, where I will end today, is also getting plastered with snow. So I'm looking forward to getting back home and changing those out. And like I said, later in this video, I will go over everything about these tires and whatnot. The good, the bad, the yada yada yada, how they compare to the OE tires, that kind of stuff. And then I'll show you what we're going with next. Is it the same tire? Is it different? Y'all will have to wait and find out in a bit. Here we are, finally. I am so glad to get this thing off of my truck. These are heavy, and all of the weight is not over the axle, it's behind it. So it's just swaying your truck all the way down the road. They're giant bricks. I've been getting 5 miles, maybe 6 miles to the gallon from Fargo, North Dakota. We're now in Grants Pass, Oregon. So this is not a good deal. I mean, yeah, I made money, but not what I should have. Anyway, I've already talked to them. They asked me to come and park out here, and they would come get it because they have a tight area, and this made more sense, and it was better and easier, and yada, yada, yada. Now, you guys all know about the broken jack. I showed you that in the last video. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get my license plate off because this had its own battery, so I'm gonna get the license plate so we don't forget, because I've seen drivers do that. And I'll get back with you guys in just a second. Okay, so kind of got in a hurry. They wanted this unloaded quickly, so kind of got rushed through the check-in. But I did want to point out that was cut in half. I tied it in a knot and electrical taped it together. Not an ideal fix, but it was good enough for me to get down the road to an RV store and buy a new breakaway cable. And then I just kept that one in my truck, and I kept my new one. That's mine. And gave them back that one. So, good rule of thumb. Go ahead and make sure you got yourself one of them all the time, right? Okay, I'm gonna go inside, get my paperwork done, get this thing processed, and get moving on down the road for the next one. I'll catch you guys a little bit later today. Okay, we made it to La Grande, Oregon. We do have a trailer on the back, so we got that one dropped. About a 2 hour, 15 minute deadhead. Picked this one up, and it'll be close to its delivery tomorrow. And that's just because I can't deliver until Monday, and tomorrow's Sunday, so yeah. Depending on timing and weather, I'm gonna see if I can stage this one, go get the other one, and then deliver both of them Monday morning. We'll see. So we're playing the rollover hour game, and we'll kind of see where it all goes from there. I honestly couldn't tell you what's gonna happen or how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna wing it, and I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. I got everything I need for tomorrow. I'm gonna eat dinner, prep the streetwalker for bed, and I'll catch you guys at some point tomorrow. And we're home. I am tired of this snow. Probably most of that is because of my tires. I am 1/32 over the legal limit, so I'm still legal, but they are sketchy. And we'll go over a full review of how these tires handle weather on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so we'll take care of that on Tuesday. I just got stuck here. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, these few spots right here are the first ones that this church fills up. I came in here, there was like 6 cars, and they were all right there, and the whole parking lot was empty, and I got stuck. I mean, not like stuck, but I couldn't go in, and then I couldn't go out. So, kind of stuck. Anyway, we have taken the license plate off the back of this trailer, and we are obviously completely unhooked, because at 5 a.m. I'm taking off back to La Grande to get another one. The plan was to put both of them here in the yard, but I was expecting to have a lot more hours left. The plan was to get that other one today, and I have enough to go pick it up, and I have enough to make it to Baker City, but I can't get all the way home. So I'm just gonna wait, and my rollover hours hit at midnight, 10 p.m. here. And 5 a.m. I'm gonna take off. That'll get me to the pickup point right as the sun's coming up. So I'm driving back with sunlight. Makes it a little safer, just because snow. And we'll go deliver that one, come back, grab this one, deliver it, and then come back home, because I will again be out of hours. So Tuesday morning, we'll go get the third trailer, bring it home, and get the tires installed, and then do a real reset. So that's the plan for the next few days. I'm gonna go inside, get out of the rain, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys, so here we are in La Grande at the pickup yard here. This is where the Arctic foxes and the Nashes are built at. I've only pulled out of this yard probably 7 or 8 times. It's not a very common one, just because my guess would be Arctic fox isn't a huge company. I don't see very many of them on the road. Anyway, we're hooked up. It's a 5th wheel. This is going to Boise, so not the dealership right by my house, a little bit further away. And we are 2 hours and 40 minutes away. Well, 2:32 by GPS. I can't go the speed limit because I have a unit on. So roughly 240-ish. And then that dealership is a half hour from my house. So 240, go back to my house 310, grab that other one. Now we're looking at 3 hours 45, 50. And then I have to do drop off on both of those, plus get home. So we're looking at like 4 hours and 20 minutes. That leaves me just a hair under 1 hour left on my 70-hour cycle because I got those rollover hours this morning. So just a hair under 1 hour left to account for any type of traffic, or hopefully the check-ins go really fast. This one is a service repair, so it should be real fast for the check-in. The other one, we'll cross our fingers, we'll hope. My goal is to drop both of these and then get back home tonight. I gotta get on the road. I'll catch you guys back in Boise. All right, so there's the 5th wheel that we picked up this morning. Just delivered this one. And we're way ahead of schedule. Things are going really well. I finished doing my portion of the drop-off. So went ahead and clicked off duty. Have a little over an hour left, which means I will get home probably around 45-50 minutes left on my clock when I get home. And then we'll play the rollover hour game again tomorrow. But that's easy day, just to Pendleton and back, and then we're doing a full reset. And the main reason for that is we're waiting for this storm to try and blow out of here, because next load's going to Colorado, and really don't feel like dealing with that. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'll catch you guys sometime tomorrow. And here we are, back in Pendleton, Oregon. So, a little bit of a recap on everything. Remember, we took off from home, delivered that kitchen to Wyoming, went to North Dakota, picked up that awful trailer, took it down to Grants Pass, Oregon, went to Dallas, Oregon, picked up another trailer that was going to Boise, parked it at the house. Yesterday, came back to La Grande, picked up that 5th wheel, took both of those trailers, took the 5th wheel to the dealership, went back, got the other one, took it to the same dealership. You saw them side by side in the just a second ago. And now we're picking this up. And this is going to Longmont, Colorado. But I am 10 days without stopping. I've been running on rollover hours for the last 2 days. 3, 2, I don't remember. And we've got to take care of those tires. I am, well, you'll see in a bit, but they're close. So, we're going to do a reset. And it's going to be just 34 hours. That's it. Not taking any time to, go out and do fun stuff, family stuff, whatever. Maybe do something with the family. It'll be Wednesday will be the reset day, because they'll be in tonight and off duty after we get the tires changed. And then all throughout Wednesday, and then Thursday morning we take off to Colorado. So I'm going to hop in the streetwalker and we're going to take off, and I'll see you guys back at the house. And here we are back home. Now, this little guy. We are at 5:30 seconds on the front, and DOT requires a minimum of 4. And, whoops, missed the tread. 30 seconds in the rear. DOT requires a minimum of 2. So, while there is, maybe about 1,000 miles left in these tires, 1,500, something like that. It's winter, and I'm going into Colorado and probably Indiana, so maybe not a great idea. Let's talk about these tires. So these are the Ironman I-109s. I paid $970 something for them, all 6, which is a good deal because the OE tires are Michelin. I can't remember which ones off the top of my head. They were $2,300 for a set. So $970 was a pretty good deal. Plus, I think I paid $300 for installation, and that was mounting and balancing, and I did the self-balancing beads inside, not the weights. So all in all, it was, call it $1,300 for 6 tires installed. Not bad. The Ironmans have gone up in price, so they were almost $1,100 for a set of 6. And I'll be perfectly honest, while they're a great highway tire, I was less than impressed in the rain. From the very beginning, they were a little slick in wet conditions, and my thought process on that is there's no side, you know what I mean? There's nothing to disperse water. It's just these rubber rails, and that's it. Which may be why they lasted so long, which, by the way, they lasted for, I'm currently at 193,000 miles on the truck. I installed these tires at 97,000 miles. So they made it 96,000 miles. That's pretty good. Now, they were horrible in the snow, which is another reason I'm not going to try and push every last little bit out of these tires. So, I am going to get everything ready because the Streetwalker has an appointment in 2.5 hours at the Les Schwab. So, through a little bit of movie magic, and there we go. So these are the Power King Navitrax. You can see they've got good siping all the way across, horizontal, vertical, good bridges. You can actually feel these move with your hands, and then solid outer ribs. I'm hoping that these will last decently, but I am 99% positive they will do way better in the wet and the snow, which obviously it's November. That's coming. As you've seen over the last week and a half, it's here. So these are getting put on in a couple hours, and we will see how they do. These were $1,012 for all 6 shipped to my house. Add $300 to that to install, and we're just a hair more than I paid for these Ironman installed, and the Ironman went up in price. So these are actually cheaper than replacing with what's there, and we know that what's there is horrible in the wet. So fingers crossed these do better. I'm going to go in, edit this video together for you guys, get it uploaded, and yeah, that's it. We're doing a full reset and then off to Colorado with that, and then something to keep me busy until Thanksgiving. And then we have some not RVs coming right after Thanksgiving. So I'm going to end this one here. As always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.